Okay, I'm gonna try doing a Sunday-based show or Sunday afternoon after show because it's being that time when people are around. So we are going to look at. Well, first we're going to look at the region where I live, just to give you a brief idea what goes on in this area. Okay, I live in this province, New Brunswick. There's also Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. These three provinces are generally referred to as the Maritimes. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia were part of Confederation. The first four provinces to become part of Canada. The other two were Ontario and Quebec. Canada kind of works on like a regional identity system. So we identify like in regions, like the Maritimes and Newfoundland and Labrador are called Atlantic Canada, and there's a lot of Irish, Scottish, French influence. New Brunswick's actually the only official bilingual province in Canada. There is, because we're so close to the ocean, where there is a lot of fisheries and aquaculture, the fish farming. But there's also a lot of forestry and farming, like Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick grow a lot of potatoes. There's a lot of wild blueberry farming. I live in this corner down in here, generally. And this region, like my hometown, has a chocolate factory, which is known for being one of the first to invent the chocolate bar, Gnongs. There's also now it's been reduced. The last 5 or 6 years, it's been reduced down in scope. But there used to be there is a particle board company in the area. That's where a lot of my family worked. But down in St. Andrews, it's more known as a touristy area. There's a big hotel called the Algonquin, and it's very much themed like in the 1800s. Some of my famous people stayed there. I think they had Teddy Roosevelt or something like that in the 1800s. The reason for that is because there's this island called Campobello, where the Roosevelts had what they call a cottage, and that's actually where FDR got polio. So, and here's the thing. One time I watched one of those kitchen nightmare shows, and Gordon Ramsay goes, "Well, this is Canadian lobster, not Maine lobster. The difference between Maine lobster and Canadian lobster is that line. Maine lobster can be caught a lot further down, and Canadian lobster a lot further north. But just to give you an idea of and in St. George and where is it? Lax Harbor. St. George has a fish process. There's other things. There's blueberry farming, but it has a fish processing for farm salmon, and Lax Harbor is they have a sardine processing plant there. And this big gray area is Camp Gagetown, which is a military base. But we're also just off the coast of the Bay of Fundy, which has the highest tides in the world. But talking about skepticism today is in the town of Sussex. There's a measles outbreak, and they're not 100% sure what's going on right now. But there's about 13 cases yesterday of measles in the area, and they think it's from somebody passing through, but it's the people should have been vaccinated. About 20 years ago, there was a guy named Andrew Wakefield over in England who kind of did a study that he shouldn't have done. It was like only about a 12-patient cohort, and it didn't have a very large size, and it was of children who he knew had like autism, and he checked that they all had vaccines and what vaccines, and so he came up with the idea that vaccines are causing autism somehow, and that's where a lot of this modern stuff comes through. Plus, you had celebrities like Jennifer, can't think of her name now. Yeah, Jennifer McCarthy. She's on that. The one they dress up the singing contestants on. I can't think of the name of the show right now, but she said her kid had vaccines and then became autistic. The thing is the autism shows up about the same time that the vaccines show up, around 2 or 3 years old. So that's where it came from. But everybody goes, well, this is a rural area. They don't know what they're doing. The biggest outbreak of measles is actually out in Alberta, and that has 1,300 cases, and they have some pretty big cities. Our province has a population of about 860,000 people, and Alberta has a population, I think, around 4 or 5 million. So, and speaking of out west, in Alberta, in Saskatchewan, we have Mikey Smith going to the observatory. I'm just going to try to find if I can find his hometown. Yeah, that's his hometown. It's right there. Like, my hometown has about 4,500. His hometown has 2,500. So we're actually a bigger town. Plus, where I live, a lot of people actually live outside of town in the rural areas. So, but where's Saskatoon? I should know my own country better than this. Huh. Swift Current, Maple Creek. There's Regina. Go too far over. But, okay. Can't find where Saskatoon is. I'm way in Manitoba now. Okay, found Saskatoon. It's right in the middle of the province. So that's where he travels from here to visit the observatory. So he says it's about a 2.5 hour drive. So that's 5 hours, 6 hours drive to go to Saskatoon. That's a bit. So we're gonna I'll go over to Mikey Smith. The reason why I'm doing Mikey Smith here, I actually emailed the observatory, the university, and told them he was coming, just so they can maybe get some special materials set aside for him. I'm trying to talk to him beforehand, because he usually goes in and starts storming around and saying everything's fake. So let's just check on something. Yep, there's Mikey. I'm going to see if anybody's paying attention to me. Oh, somebody showed up for a few seconds. So we're going to talk about Mikey here. And he says some deplorable stuff. That's why I'm going to do Mikey. Talk about Mikey.
Out of $5? Are you kidding me? That's why I don't go here for tea. Did he charge me for 2 large ones? Where are these guys? Is it these guys right there? Over there? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. These guys are always... You betcha. Yeah, you want flyers?
Let me get a flyer.
Yeah, do the research, man. We've been lied to our entire lives. I'm not joking.
See Dude,
This is crazy.
I'm actually, as of right now, suing Canadian Space Agency.
Really?
Yeah, for conspiring a fake story. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be fucking tough, man. I won't even lie.
Well, it won't be tough because I've got facts and they don't. And this is a screenshot of a video of the star Sirius.
What is that? The Star Series?
Yeah,
Like,
it would be the
Yes, he is serious.
so Orion's belt is in the winter sky, and it would be the brighter star to the bottom left.
okay.
Yeah, and have you ever heard of Betelgeuse?
Oh yeah.
The star Betelgeuse. I have a picture of that one too. It's on my phone. Yeah. And if you look at Star Sirius on Google, bright white light.
Oh, are you
That's all they're
recording
doing.
right now?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yo, this is actually mad, yo.
Yo, what's good? Is that live or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Live,
what's
yeah.
good, live?
Yeah.
What's good?
Where's my?
I need to check this out. Chicago 60 minutes.
Oh yeah. There's hundreds of proofs, like actual physical proofs you can do yourself.
Bro, we have to start doing some shit then, bro.
Bro, they actually
Why do I
like,
go to school?
they have some good.
Oh yeah. No, school is just.
Fucking allow me to do this and
Hurry up, let's get some stars here. Okay, so this is this one's Capella. That's the star Capella.
Holy fuck.
That's in the northeastern sky in late fall.
What are these stars like?
I have no idea. I call them frequencies. I'll show you. Is this beautiful?
A lot of people have problems with the term frequency. Frequency just means how many waves go past a point every second. Light is a very high frequency thing. Can't remember. It's in the terahertz. What we see, like radio waves, are in the megahertz, which is 1,000,000 times a second, which means the wavelength is quite wide compared to the light we see. The light we see is 10 to the negative 9 meters. Radio waves is like 10 to the minus 6 or 10 to, or it goes up to meter long wavelengths. So that's the difference. So he doesn't understand what the term frequency means. Actually, different frequencies would be different colors of light, but
Cool.
And I can actually show you a video of that. I'll show you a video of that star Sirius. It'll blow your mind off. Let's do this. Those are my favorites playlists. You think that picture's crazy? Let me show you the video.
It's gonna look like a star.
Okay, this one right there. Check. The blue light is just my laser
Are
going
you guys
by.
from Saskatoon?
I'm from originally from Regina.
Oh, okay.
This once it's done shaking.
Holy-
That's through my binoculars.
That's your binoculars? What the fuck?
Yeah,
How much are those binoculars?
they're not much. $200.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of
And then I attach my up to.
sometimes streaming
Yeah.
through your cell phone's not that great of a quality.
You can barely see it, like just the lighting. Yeah. And then so Twin Stars, Venus, Polaris. Yeah. Yours, you'll have to. I can zoom into this. So that's Polaris. That star never moves. Yeah, it is there. It never moves. It's the center. It's right above the North Pole.
Holy shit.
And again, the car company, Polestar, is named after this star.
Okay, Polaris does move. All the stars move. It's just so little over. Well, in a year it's not that much. It's like a few seconds of arc every year or something, so we don't really notice it. And Polestar may be named after the Polestar, but Subaru is named after a bunch of stars. It's named after the Pleiades. It's the Japanese term for the Pleiades. So he's actually in a car named after not a constellation, a star cluster. So
See, like, how did I never knew this?
Yeah, no, I know. I just recorded.
Yeah.
And that's what I do because I don't like lying bullshitters like our government and news.
he doesn't really take great pictures, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
Everything on news is scripted, so it's
Wait, I'm kind of confused. Like, what does it mean the moon is translucent? Like, the moon,
yeah.
like,
So throughout time, people have taken pictures of the moon or videos, and you can see. So on the crescent, you can see stars here, but yet it's supposed to be a.
Well, they see it at where the edge of the moon is. You don't see straight through the moon. And no, people haven't seen stars on the other side of looking through the moon. Oh yeah, those are his fingernails. Mine get a little long, but those are ridiculous.
Solid rock, but it's not. It's just a light in the sky. It could be plasma. We don't know what it is, but it's not a rock. You can't reflect light off a rock.
and you definitely then believe like all the moon landings are fake.
Oh yeah, they're garbage. Yeah, no, that's the one back in the '86 or whenever that shuttle Columbia blew up. There was a teacher on there called Judith Resnick. She's actually alive today, and I phoned her twice. She works at a law firm in New York. One of these supposed astronauts that blew up in the shuttle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's it's garbage.
That's
Like I've literally phoned her twice. The second time she just hung up on it because she knew who was
What
calling.
did she say the first time?
She said, the first time I said, "Is this Judith Resnick?" And she says, "How can I help you?" I said, "So I got some questions about space." She said, "Click." And she just hung right up on me, and I recorded that on my YouTube too.
Okay. A couple things that people have been to the moon. There have been observations of the landers on the moon from the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, or LRO, in the 2000s. Plus, I think India, when they orbited the moon, they took images and on the different landing sites. And could you just imagine that person, is it Judith Resnick, getting a call? Sorry, you're a liar, and you said you crashed, you died in the Challenger explosion. Here's the thing: there's a lot of people who share names. Me, I share names with multiple people because there was a person there was a father and son on my road that had the same first name and last name. There's me and my father that has the first and last name. There's actually a famous photographer somewhere in the Toronto area who has my same first name and last name. I was actually playing an online game and somebody said, "You're David Fairweather, the photographer?" Oh, no, not him. And there's actually a psychologist with the same first and last name. Yeah, I just gave out my name, but most people can figure out who I am, and most people can figure out where I am. Yeah, his total video is almost 6 hours. We probably won't be watching all 6 hours today, but there's just some issues in here, especially when he gets to I haven't seen where he gets to the observatory. I missed that part, and he then goes driving around the nightclubs and stuff in Saskatoon to try to convince people that the Earth is flat. Here's the thing: most of these people are drunk. Most of them will probably forget by the next day what has happened, and I'm just going to double check to make sure somebody who's listening and make sure that the sound's working. No complaints. So. Okay, we'll keep on going.
I know bullshit
How many
stuff.
subs you got?
About 2,800.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. Fucking more than me.
So yeah, I'm just out educating people. I'm going to the observatory later tonight.
Yeah.
Probably-
Most of the people who watch his channel are probably watching to make fun of him. I tried to avoid really making fun of him. It's just I've been at the other I've been on the other end of people making fun of me, so I tried to avoid that. But he's also putting this out in public. He's also going around bugging people in public, so it's kind of fair game. But he has a learning disability. He says he doesn't have the comprehension beyond like the 5th grade, so well. but he still thinks he knows better than astronomers, and he's suing people. So
About 9:30. I can't stand going there, but I go there anyways because I let them know that everything that they got on their walls in their basement is all. Oh my God! It just drives me nuts, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
They lied about the dinosaurs too.
Oh yeah, I go to the museum in Regina, the Natural Museum there, and all the bones there are plastic. You can walk up to them and tap on them, and they're just plastic.
that's why they don't put the real bones out in the public area, because people touch them. They don't want somebody damaging the real bones because it's hard to find them. So they take cast and reproduce them. Plus, Saskatchewan and parts of Alberta have the Badlands, which is, and it's part of, what is it, Wyoming or the Dakotas. They have the Badland area, which is a rock formation where a lot of the dinosaurs were found. And it used to be, the natives in the area called them the grandfather of the buffalo. So that's why there's a natural history museum out there with dinosaurs in them. I don't get why people think that they're just going to let people go up and touch these specimens that are fairly rare. And there's some of these guys think that everybody who walks into a museum should go, oh, I wanted to test that dinosaur bone. I get this really cool test. But I have to take a little sample of it, and they wonder why the paleontologists don't want to give them the access to the bones, because they don't know what they're doing, and they'll probably destroy the bone in the process.
Where are the real ones? I want to see the real ones. And then you can't take, so if I die and you come back 200 years ago, dig up my bones, and you find my finger, you're going to be able to reconstruct my body out of that? You're going to know what I look like? How tall I am? It's
Yeah,
stupid.
I mean, you're right.
Well, the thing is certain bones, the ratio of certain lengths of certain bones can give you a rough estimate on how, like, your thigh bone can give you a rough estimate how tall a person is. Plus, the thing is they don't just find one bone. They usually find like half a skeleton, or 3/4 of a skeleton, or 1/4 of a skeleton. And they find, at another site, they find another skeleton that is... they find another skeleton. Okay, where's my outputs? Okay. I'm just going to tip. And then they can figure out, they have a fairly good idea how certain
what if I had one of my limbs
organisms are
cut
laid
off?
out.
How would you know that I had all 4 limbs at that point? Just by finding my pinky finger or something.
Okay. Sorry for that. Just had to check something. If you're missing a leg, you probably have a saw mark across the bone, or they amputated it, or where it was ripped off, you'd probably have a jagged edge of the bone. They don't just go, well, this is a little tiny pinky finger. They usually have a fairly good part of the skeleton. So this is, what is it, argument ad absurdum, making an absurd point and arguing against somebody with that.
It's just stupid.
I mean, he has logical facts, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I got nothing but facts. Oh, here, if you want facts, check these ones out. I got prove me wrong papers here, man. These are all,
Prove me wrong.
yeah.
Here's the thing. He's on disability, or at least partial disability, and he may be getting welfare too. So he's getting money from the government. So is he a government agent?
There's another one. You gotta go to there's a link on there to go fast rocket. An amateur rocket went straight up to 72 miles about, and it hit a surface. And I've recorded that surface too. Where's my phone? I'm gonna blow it.
Rockets that go straight up only have so much fuel and only can go so far. To get into orbit, you have to meet certain velocity requirements, and you'd actually have to be set up in a circular orbit. So that doesn't prove anything. It just proves the rocket went up straight 72, what is it, miles or kilometers or something, and came down. It doesn't mean it hit anything. It just ran out of fuel and came back down.
Pull your marbles all day. There is a dome above us, and I've recorded it too.
Really?
I gotta go to screenshots because they're better.
Have you ever watched The Truman Show?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
You like that show?
That's exactly what we're in.
Exactly.
Okay, here, check this out. So this is part of the Milky Way. You see that white smudge
Oh yeah.
on the stars? Now, what's between the stars?
It's like a triangle.
Yeah.
Well, there's a surface there.
like a white.
Yeah, it's not space. There's a surface there.
What is it?
What he's detecting is the noise in the camera. All like CCD cameras or CMOS cameras have a little bit of electronic noise in them, and when you're, especially when you're looking at something dark, and you oversaturate it, it comes out. And he goes during the daytime you don't see noise. It's because it's the light that you're taking the picture with is so much overpowering over the noise that you don't have to worry about it. It's what we refer to as signal to noise. A high signal to noise. It's everything. You don't have to worry about the noise, but if it's low, you have to take out the noise in the image.
The firmament.
Oh,
There's a dome above us, 100%.
that's what you mean by the Truman.
Yeah. And I've even got even better.
There's no material in the universe that can actually be a dome around the entire planet. It would start bending under its own weight and start collapsing pretty soon after it's formed.
Pictures than that. Arizona. I know, it's just crazy. Yeah. This is like the best spot in all of Saskatchewan.
Cat, bring your facts, brother.
There we go. So side-by-side comparison of the moon and the firmament beside it. You can see there's still craters there beside the moon. I mean, on the moon, and then even in the firmament there. Yeah, there's a dome above us, 100%. And when you look, even if you look through with your own, take pictures with your phone. If you have a Samsung, use night mode. But you have to hold your phone steady because it's a steady shot of like 10 shots. All the stars are side by side, like you guys. You're all standing side by side. There's no depth to the stars. There's not one here and one way over there. And they're all like you're looking at your popcorn ceiling.
They are at different distances. Astronomers have figured out how to determine the distances. There's like spectroscopy and redshift and other things that you can figure out how far the stars are and like how much dust is in between us and all this other stuff. So it's just that when you're looking at it through a lens, or through your eyes, there's just no real way of telling the distance because they're so far away, and there's no way of saying, oh, that's a big star that's close, and there's a small star that's far away. They're so small they just look like point sources, so you can't really tell by just looking.
In your bedroom.
It's actually facts.
Yeah, no, it's.
How long have you studied this?
Check that one out.
Yeah, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been, well, 10 years, but I've been doing my YouTube for about 7, I think.
You're not a rookie.
Oh God, I know what I'm doing. That's the Star Series, man. I got. This is a gold mine here. I'm serious. I can't even leave here.
Yo, he wants a card like this though.
Oh yeah, I got flyers coming up my yin yang here. Here's one here. Where's the rest of them?
You had them all up there.
Oh my gosh, he's actually studying for that.
I thought you threw them all up there.
Oh, I'm running out. I got lots.
You gotta ask him that question.
There. Need another one? You got one? Anybody else need one? You good?
The guy in the car needs a number.
Oh,
Live up, OJ?
The one in the car.
do you want one? Did you want one? You want one over here? I can't even see them.
Yeah.
One of these? Oh my God, this is a gold mine, guys.
Alright, brother, I'm gonna get out of the rain right now.
Yeah,
Have a
for
good
sure.
one.
Yeah, good one. Thanks.
You know, I think you'd have more success
Yeah.
if you go to the university.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Have
No,
you
I
done
know.
that before?
I've been to the one in Regina. I've been all over West. Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. No, I'm going to the observatory tonight. So.
Observatory?
Yeah, the telescope there, the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
observatory there, the really old one.
They're the ones that really need to learn about this.
Oh, I went there. This is my third time going there. I can't stand going there because they plaster the walls with garbage, man. Everything in magazines. Do you have my magazine here? Yeah. Check this out. Even this is a cartoon. That's a cartoon. This looks like a marble or a clay model of something. It's not even a real photo.
Testicle.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like a bull testicle.
What's your name?
Mike Allen.
Mike.
I don't know what the picture is. I think it's Mars. He has these couple of old issues of Sky News and Sky and Telescope with him. That he makes fun of the images. Mars does look like a red clay object, marble, because it's a lot of iron in the soil, with a couple of ice caps on either side. So, I don't know what he thinks they're supposed to look like, and magazines do enhance the images, and NASA does enhance the images to make things look better. So, okay, no, let him go.
Mikey Smith.
Yeah, Mikey Smith is my YouTube, but see, and then here's another one, whatever the fuck that is. That looks like another marble, but again, it's not real. It's computer generated.
What's computer generated?
Yeah, everything in magazines, Star magazines. This is all bullshit. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, absolutely. Oh, well, they read from a
What are
teleprompter.
your thoughts on 9/11?
Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta.
What did I do? Oh, he went on mute mode. He does this a lot for this one. I'll explain my mic situation in a second here, but I gotta put it down. What I'm using for a mic is actually my webcam. I don't like being on screen, so. But I do have another microphone. It's part of an ear set, but for some reason it's acting up. And I did try to buy an XLR mic, like one of the proper mics, but.
Sorry guys, I have to mute that because we were talking.
But I tried buying one. I had to go to St. John, which is about an hour's way away, and I was there for other reasons. Picked up the new mic and came back, and it wasn't working properly. And I think it's the cable. Somebody said it was the impedance inside of the microphones. So either it's that, but it's like I haven't been back to St. John, but it is like an hour's trip away to get there. The nearest store in that company is actually a lot closer, but it's across an international border, and it's they're kind of like different companies, and it's different currencies, so you generally don't try to return things from one side of the border to a store on the other side. So it might go again.
This is a freaking gold mine here. I wasn't here a minute. I can't even go through the drive-through. Can I drink my tea? Is it cold now? Which is which? Oh, this is double. This one's yours. DD. I can't even drive. 24 people watching already. Yeah, I know there's no audio. I had it muted on purpose because I can't. They're asking me. I shouldn't even mention about the news, but hopefully I don't get a strike for that. If not, whatever. Somebody's in my spot. Oh, we can park there.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we want to go to the washroom, don't we?
Yeah.
Man, this place is
I
just.
like this spot and
This
then
is the-
downtown, the bars.
Yeah, the bar. Yeah, I know. But I mean, other than
But, yeah.
downtown, this is the best spot right here. Wow, guys. Anyways, okay, let me get with the chat here. Okay, we got Rick, Zach, Henry. Good to see you there, guys. Astro Kate. You drop your case against the Canadian Space Agency. We are willing to pay $60. Or do you mean 60 million?
As mentioned several times before, he is suing the Canadian Space Agency for damages because he thinks he's owed a third of their annual budget. Their annual budget is about $100 million. There's one year I think it got spiked up to $450 million. Okay, I actually have to get up. I'll be back in a second. Sorry for the delay, but there's we've got some rain at the moment, and I had to close a couple windows. So that's where I was. Now back to Mikey.
Oh, we got somebody. Hello. Good. How are you? About the truth. Yeah, we don't live on a spinning ball. Pardon? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I can prove it in court, and I will, because I'm suing Canadian Space Agency. Yeah, take a picture. My YouTube channel's on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. They're laughing. They think they know it's flat. Oh, hell, Mikey's going to the observatory later today. He better start a mega class. Yeah, Joanne's in Tim Hortons. He's in the washroom. I'm going to use it right away. What's the agenda tonight?
I'm gonna
Go to the
speed through this.
observatory, do the usual. We had a few very interesting conversations with other people as we were driving around the city today. One of them was at another Tim Hortons. There was another one. You've had an interesting... There was one that, I don't know how... He must have been watching me from years ago. He had to have known previously, before tonight, who the hell I was. He had to have known. He walks up to me, we're having a conversation for at least 10 minutes. And within that conversation, he goes, well, when you went to Vancouver... I'm like, yeah, I have been to Vancouver. How the hell did you know that? And he's like, well, he told me. And I was like, woo-hoo. How the hell? He wouldn't drive that car, would he? Anyways, of course, millions of people have been to Vancouver, but I don't know why out of the blue he randomly picked me to say that when I've actually been there doing this. So I don't know. He had to have known who I was before. Had to have. Oh yeah, and then there was that one kid. He was just walking down the street, and he thought I was a government agent because of the way he was thinking or the updates that were going on his phone, because he was getting flat Earth information. So all of a sudden, I come around the corner. He thought I was I'm like, I'm far from a government agent, that's for sure.
Well, you're getting paid.
I think, but I got more in the car somewhere. I think I'm good for a couple more weeks yet here. Good stuff. Just not prepared. I'm not. There's people coming after me galore here. Not after me, but coming up to me. I gotta get ready. We got some pictures printed off, and this is in Saskatoon. Yeah, they're asking if you're with me again. Well, CJ says hi, Joanne.
Oh, howdy, partner.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the washroom now too.
A couple of those guys are sitting right up on this.
Oh, that's good.
Even though smelly.
Oh, I should probably switch my shirt. Which it is raining, so I don't know what the heck's gonna happen when. Probably have to cover myself up when I go outside when it's raining.
It's apparently. And it seems like the same people around this up there too.
Yeah, they probably do. They probably just a mean spot. Oh, bumped. I'm just learning how to drink tea today, guys. Okay, I'll press mute when I go in. I'll be back. You guys can watch outside.
Don't really need to watch this.
Joanne, we never see you. We'll play it, there's so many damn electronic things going on here, guys. Hunkity hunky hunk. Barrett, good to see you there. CJ, who else did everybody have? Joanne, we never see you. Just a voice. So, this one, yeah, this one. Okay, got the Bluetooth.
It's good to leave.
Mike D. Smith, he's a YouTube sage. Got a neck of 100 and a cosmic rage. Zooms in deep on a dot in the night. Says, look, y'all stars wiggle. That proves I'm right. He shouts and survives. It's a government trick. You can see it shimmer if you squint real quick. That before you see it in your eye. It's sheer effect in a 30-mile sky. Oh, Mikey, Mikey, fuck you say the crime. Your stars look like goldfish half the time. Exposure.
Whenever.
That's what
In
I'm
the
saying,
80s.
That's what I'm saying. Have a good night, though.
Yeah, allow me to breathe.
Oh, now I gotta go back.
Just quickly leave.
People make a bunch of AI songs featuring Mikey, mostly making fun of him. So he kind of likes it. So here we go.
Mike D. Smith, he's a YouTube sage. Got a Nikon P900 and a cosmic ray. rage, zooms in deep on a dot in the night. Says, look y'all, stars wiggle, that proves I'm right. He shouts, NASA lies, it's a government trick. You can see it shimmer if you squint real quick. That ripple, you see it in your eye. It's a Schlieren effect in the 30-mile sky. Oh, Mikey, Mikey, focus ain't a crime. Your stars look like goldfish half the time. Exposure set to 1/24. Bodies hunt for galaxies way up north. Oh, Mikey, please just try. The Milky Way don't live in the 30-mile sky. Says long exposure, who needs that junk? I got me the truth and a camera trunk. He holds the shutter like it's magic proof. Claims every flare is celestial truth. 1 frame, 1 second, he's caught a quasar. But it's just his neighbor's cheap backyard car. Says that's Andromeda, it's even hello. While the autofocus cries, girl, I don't know. He's got pixels dancing like a rave light show. Claims it's science, just filming too slow. Astronomers groan, that ain't a pulsar. But Mikey yells, you can't trust no star. Oh, Mikey, Mikey, focus ain't a crime. Your stars look like jelly blobs lost in time. No tripod, no tracking, the heavens just smear. Yet you claim it's proof, they're practically near. Oh, Mikey, oh my. There's no nebula in the 30-mile sky. And if stars are really 93
He has actually got a picture of the Orion Nebula, and he doesn't realize what it is, or really care, I don't think, but...
million miles away, why can I see him from my porch in broad daylight? Huh? Checkmate, scientists. He's filming Polaris with a shaky hand, declares it's a spotlight rigged by the man. Gravity's fake, and rockets are too. If they went to space, then how come I can't view? He points up at Venus, zoomed in with pride, but it's swimming like a koi pond just outside. It's plasma, he claims, no need to refute. Ignore the autofocus, stuck in dispute. Oh, Mikey, Mikey, bless your blurry eyes. You make the cosmos sound like cheesy lies. With the lens that wobbles and the frame that zooms, you're mapping the heavens straight from your room. Oh, Mikey, don't even try. There ain't no Big Dipper in the 30-mile sky. So raise a glass to Mikey's quest with his shaky cam and theories blessed. He's rewriting space 1 pixel at a time. Just don't ask him why his moon is so mine.
And yes, that is very true. I was wearing a wig in that video.
Okay, back to double speed until he says
Yeah, I've got a lot of videos based on me. We got another one. You want to play another one? Which one? There's 3 of them.
Squawk that
Oh yeah,
chicken.
squawk that chicken.
That chicken, Mikey Smith. Sermon, scrolling neon lights.
Oh yeah, this is when he got hit.
Spreading cosmic nonsense, picking verbal fights. Squawk that chicken, Mikey Smith. Preaching flat earth, the cosmic myth. Traffic preacher, making a scene of a chicken squawk. Know what I mean? Stop in traffic, tension thick. Mikey Mock Ranger thought he was slick. The guy stepped up, said he had enough. Delivered a lesson, called him Mikey's bluff. Squawk that chicken, Mikey Smith. Preaching flat earth, the cosmic myth. Traffic preacher, making a scene of a chicken squawk. Know what I mean? Bunch of Will Smith, Mikey took the hit. Rubber chicken humped, he lost his wig. You're going to jail, Mikey loudly cried. But the crowd just laughed, shook their heads and sighed.
All right, enough of that. Oh, stop it already. Okay, I need some air. I need some air. Give me some air. Yeah, we got Roger Ledwell in the chat. Good to see you there. DJ New Moon. Yeah, hopefully you got my email. If I send you a picture of my cat, I'm hoping you can do that same rainbow effect with the cat that you sent me. Yeah, good to see you there. How much money are you suing the Canadian Space Agency for? Have you filled out the... Guys, I am talking with the registry officer. Okay, I'm going to see my lawyer. I'm supposed to change a few things on my papers in relation to if we go to trial. So I need to add a few things to there. I am communicating with the registry officer. Yes. My papers, I've sent the Canadian Space Agency via registered mail. They have received the lawsuit. Okay, it's a going thing. Okay, I don't talk bullshit.
I think the registration officer is just the first step, and that a lot of and that he's talking back and forth with them and another lawyer. I think it doesn't mean really much if he's going to win or not, but he still thinks he's going to win millions of dollars because he's taking some bad pictures.
And no, I'm not going to tell you how much I'm suing them for. All I can say is it's more than 60. What you offered me, Mr. Astro Tate. So yeah. Yes, I guess Roger can have a wrench. If I could ever open up that, I'll have to go to my phone.
Wrenches are just the shorthand for moderation. I think I'm officially a moderator in several different chats, but several different channels. But I don't really do much. It just allows me not to go into slow mode, so I can say a bunch of things right quickly.
I removed all of them before because of the insanity of people that were blocked from my channel. People were just getting a little over cuckoo with their. I will have Roger Dodger. So what else? I'm done that tea already.
Oh, morning.
Okay, so start with this.
You're going back to Washington before you leave the parking lot.
So yeah, I think we got another hour and a bit before we go to the observatory, obviously. Yeah, people were like, I don't know. And I'm not doing this to punish people. I just remove them, and I remove all of the block people from my channel. Like remove them off the list, so now they can come back and harass me if they want, and do whatever they need to do. I think I'm gonna just keep this one charging. This one I can charge with this one. As long as it stays near this phone. Oh, didn't I buy another cord?
You bought two? Two or?
Yeah, where's that? Yeah, I gotta get my new cord. Hold on.
Just remember that purse is in that bucket. You bought two.
Princess Auto stuff. Where did I buy that? Yeah, Princess Auto. Yeah, because we went up to.
Yeah.
This recreation house. Okay. And this is. Oh yeah, this is my new thing here. So I got a new 4 USB port deal for the car because I'm always charging like 400 things at the same time. So this was like $5, so why not? And then I got a new 6 foot cable here because I need so yeah, we'll just I like that one for yeah. Let me just right now.
I had one something like that round.
Well, I know I got lots. I got a few of them, but this one I can just all of them. I don't have to have two plugged in. I can just have one. Oh, it's like a book. It's like a book. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think I'm good. Oh my God. Let's just continue on, boys and girls. Despite what won't last long. To drop your skin spaces, you can get new binoculars with them. What's this buckazoids? Can you talk normal? What's a 80 buckazoids? What's that, $80? Or is that 80 million? I don't know what you're trying to say there, boy. Boys. Let's move over to here.
Then we can't get some people going out of boots.
Yeah. $80. 80 Canadian doll hairs. Yeah, you want to pitch in $80 for the binoculars? Absolutely. I will hopefully get those as soon as possible. Can I put in a... Just make this abundant very... Played my video on his live stream last night twice without permission, without critique, without commentary, without bothering to link to nothing. Instead of planting the copyright straight out directly, I have given 24 hours before I do his option of one editing my video. What?
Copyright notice is everybody's fun part of YouTube. I've actually got a copyright strike because there's a scammer in England, and a guy named MC2 made a video about the scammer in England. The scammer was saying that people were owed the taxes American companies had to charge or whatever. The British citizens were owed these in their income tax refunds, and the scammer was going to get that money back. Him and his cohort were pretty litigious. I mirrored it. I got a permission. Well, MC2 wanted everybody to make copies of it and post it, and he started. I think it was a privacy notice on me because there's one of the conditions that he makes people do is sign an NDA, and somebody released it, and he somehow something MC Toon said, he said, no, that's a privacy violation or something. And it was just a random spot in MC Toon's video. And then weeks later, it was my video, the copy was taken down because of a copyright strike. I contacted MC Toon, Michael Toon, and I assumed it wasn't him. I knew it was the scammer. I'm not going to say the scammer's name because he'll probably try to take this video down, because if I say it, and like, so it was taken down. YouTube can be a little fussy. One thing, like, we can't mention flat earth in description titles. If it gets mentioned, it gets flagged, and there's a little blue box underneath that says flat earth discussion, blah blah blah, flat earth is not real, blah blah, kind of thing. So even if you're trying to debunk the flat earth, or debunking a lot of the claims that the flat earthers are trying to say, you get that blue box if you say flat earth. They probably have the algorithm going nuts right now. And there's other things, like one thing I wanted to do today is maybe start watching From the Earth to the Moon and have commentary. But sometimes there's things called fair use, and you're allowed to use content if you're going to make commentary about it. I don't know what Mikey, he showed a couple of comical videos that people have done about him. I think yesterday or Friday night, that's what somebody complained about. But there are rules into what you can post on YouTube. Like a lot of the astronomy picture of the day videos, the reason I redid them is because the music that I used was copyrighted. It's called Holtz the Planets, and it was copyrighted by the performers. And I don't think Holtz, well, it's done in the 1920s, so Holtz, the composer, passed away, and I don't think his estate has much right to it, but it was mostly the people who were performing it. If it didn't get monetized, some of the money would go to them.
Hold on, guys. I need to phone Roger for a second. I just had to confirm something, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do some editing when I go home later tonight. But yeah. Anyways, just let me check something here. Yes, I picture cat. Okay. Okay. What did I put? Oh, it's on there. Okay, good. I gotta go to my last live stream. Message somebody here. Till Sunday. What was it? And then I didn't make, yeah, good, I didn't do that, and I didn't make an intro short. Okay, good. Okay. We're good, guys. Why do you want Mikey to drop that case for Astro? We want to hear your beautiful voice. I don't have a beautiful voice. Hanson Flatfoot, we got Lightning. Do you seal the cell phone camera lens? Oh my god. Guys, I know how to wipe my own ass, okay? I know what I'm doing with my binoculars and my cell phone. I don't have my binoculars here and my cell phone over here. I don't record sideways or upside down. I don't spit on the lens before I record shit. Unbelievable the way people think. I think the inverted camera thing is simple. That Mikey may be a Freemason. Oh my god. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Still got another hour and a bit. When is that? I think it's 9:15 they open, is it? Saskatoon Observatory hours? 9. Oh, that's...
Here's the thing. When you're using an optical system, they're meant to be focused kind of at a distance, not right behind the lens. There's a certain distance called a focal length that you have to look through, have to stay apart. So that's partially why his images are so out of focus, is because the lenses and the binoculars are not supposed to be focused right at the end of the on the other side of the lens where he puts his camera.
April, May. I am 9:15, I think. I don't know why I didn't listen the other months. I just go February, March, April, May. And what the other months. Thanks for reading my question properly and annoying. What am I supposed to do with your question? Hello? Hello? Here's the binoculars. Here's the cell phone. You see the fucking camera? It goes like that. And then I look and I see what I'm recording through the binoculars. Ooh! And then I pinch to zoom. Remember how your phone zooms? You know cell phones? They've been around since the freaking 80s. You know those things we phone people with?
Yeah, cell phone. Form of cell phones was available in the 80s. The new smartphones new smartphones. They've been around for nearly 20 years. Didn't really catch on until the iPhone in 2007. So the camera on the cell phone is actually a little, maybe 2005. The story behind it was there was a guy whose baby was just born, and he wanted to take pictures of the baby and send it over his phone to his friends and family. So he found a way of hooking up a digital camera to a cell phone. And that's how the first cell phone camera came about. But it was like in the early 2000s.
Check your text. One thing in my... yes. Yes, thanks, Roger. Yes, I'll put that on comment that I just left. Just to remind them. There we go. I got your notifications on. I'm not hearing that. There we go. Now I hear the fucking things. All 3 lenses fit on the eyepiece. Okay, here we go. In the banner here, over there. All 3 lenses fit on the eyepiece. I just want to let you know that every one of these lenses is a separate times focusing. Okay, so when you go from 1 times to 10 times, you're using each individual one. When you go from 1 times to 8 times to 10 times, each one is different. When you set up the camera for the middle lens, and you zoom into 10 or 11 times, you switch lenses. Right, folks? Good job, you're paying attention. So I stay within the middle one, from like 1 times to 8 or 9 times zoom, whenever the camera switches to this one, or whichever one it switches to.
One of the cameras is, I think, is ultra wide view for like large panoramic views. The middle one is, and then you have like just a normal wide view camera, and then you have a telephoto camera. So they're not quite that wide. Plus, the cameras change distances a little bit to get you better zooms. So it's a little bit off.
I always use the middle one. Thank you very much. Any other mentally retarded questions? Why do I need to explain how CMSOS, SXYBCB, blah, 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 sensors work? Why do I need to explain that? I don't need to explain how the inner workings of this phone works in order to dial a number and say hello. Are you there?
Well, the thing is, since he claims that the NASA images are CGI, like the Hubble telescope uses CCD, which is a chip, and photon hits it, it excites electron, creates a low current, and after so many of these hits, I think the entire row goes down to the main computer where it processes the image. Cell phones use CMOS, which I think is just the individual pixels are read and sent. The signal is sent to the processor on the computer in the phone, and some of the there's low grids of white, green, blue, red, and the computer adds it together to make the image. So his image is actually I'm so sorry. I was talking for a long time there without into the mic. Okay. The CMOS camera on there works because NASA developed, the first CCD camera was developed by Kodak, but NASA actually did a lot of research in developing better ones for Hubble. And CCD, I think it works like a photon hits the sensor, excites an electron, creates a current, and it goes down the chip to the main processor and creates an image. CMOS, which is on the cell phone, I think it's an individual pixel block gets sent down to the processor, and each pixel either has like a clear or a red or a white, clear, red, blue, or green, and the combination of those four makes up your image. So when he claims that images from NASA are CGI, his phone does the same thing. It's all CGI, and I don't know if you guys heard me before or not, so hopefully you did. I don't know how sensitive the mic on this thing is. I don't have a very loud voice, so sorry.
I just know it works, and that's all I need to know. The question was, you don't have to repeat the question. He repeated the question, folks. That means I have to repeat the answer. The cell phone has a camera. A camera that the only he is using. Do you read instruction manuals? Well, first of all, you don't get instruction manuals for your fucking phone. For some odd reason, they just assume we know how to work the damn things.
Yes, they do. I'm often guilty of throwing them away myself. I can figure out most electronics fairly quickly. Like, I had a Galaxy S5. It was a hand-me-down. And we were in St. John on a Christmas shopping trip. Took them a while to figure how to transfer it over, but on the way home, I was taking pictures of the snowstorm that we got caught in. So some of it's fairly easy to figure out.
That is it. Hey. John's playing stack of cups. Okay, we got like 14 teacups in here. That's good, and it comes out far too. This will be good because then I can just plug in that, all USB, then I can get rid of that one, because that cord's too short. I can use it in there for...
How much is that one?
This was like $5, I think. Any other questions? What's all the questions? Joanne's got questions, you got questions? Shit that! I don't know the answer to everything. You want to see why fingernails are good? You see those plastic things on the end there that you have to cut with scissors or something? I use my fingernails. Slice, and it's open. You see how easy that is?
A key can do that as well.
Look at all those nice USB ports. You like that? You like that? Woo-woo. Look at depth perception. Smaller, bigger. Smaller, bigger. Near, far. Just like Sesame Street, guys. Near, far.
Razor.
Now we're going to commercial break.
Razor.
Near, far. Who cares how we spelled grammar? Who cares? Do you know any answers? No, I'm totally stupid. I know nothing. Zero, nada, niet.
That's a good step.
You can even put it in here. I got like a fucking 20 of these things, man. That's good. I'll be ready for when I go to the States because I need lots of power. Power! Let's go to Tim Hortons. We need some more action. We need some more questions. We got enough break time already. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm still got one side of the road yet.
I forget he was on double speed there for a second.
Which one? The big yellow one? Oh, this guy. He's in my way.
We'll end up with that guy.
Yeah. Oh, this guy hasn't left yet.
Usually.
Hey, boys. Or from the country street, let's stop. Oh, hey. Here we go, guys. Let's read them from the top. So get my shoes organized here.
Before we leave parking lot, we'll watch them again.
Yeah, that'll be it. We will be printing off these bad boy lists here. I'll read them to you in just a minute. All the flat earthers and troopers already know this. But for the newcomers to the channel, we will read we'll read a few of them. 100 reasons for not living on a globe Earth. Now, are you paying attention? Remember, listening is a skill. This up here. So
I wish he'd get that skill.
okay, number 1. Lack of physically measurable curvature, which no globie has ever done. Objects being seen past the curve, calculations all over the world. Number 3. Large bodies of water at rest. Remember.
Okay, most of these can be under one thing, is that you're on such a small part of the globe that it's hard to measure the curvature over such a small part. So, let's listen to the other ones.
Listening is a skill. When at rest, always seek and maintain their own level.
Well, it keeps the same same distance from the center of the Earth because of gravity.
Oceans do not bend in real life, and 70% of Earth's surface is level water. Periscopes, being able to see too far. Reflections of the moon or sun on lakes and oceans are never curved. Remember, the Son of God, being able to be
There is such a small part of the Earth.
seated. That's what that is. Yeah. Wait, recreated, I should say. Gravity is still a theory. Lack of detectable spin. The impossibility of flight on a
A lot of pseudoscientists they think theory just means a guess. A theory scientifically means it has a lot of evidence but backing it up, and it can predict things that will happen. So that's not what theory means in this case. It does not mean a guess. I'm probably going to have to go through all 6 hours of this.
spinning ball. No adjustments for constant ground speed changes or ground spin direction changes or curvature. Number 10.
I think he's referring to momentum. Oh, well, part of it is momentum. Like, one of their arguments is if a helicopter takes off and goes straight up, they don't have to adjust for the speed of the Earth to stay on that spot. The thing is the helicopter, since it started on the Earth, it has momentum of the Earth, and to change the momentum, it has to apply a force. I think somebody came up with a law saying that. But that's what they mean by that. Plus, they think that a jet has to constantly point the nose down, and everybody has to feel the nose being pointed down to stay with the curve of the Earth. The thing is it's such a small part of the curve at any time. It's the plane does it automatically by gravity, so it doesn't really have to be dealt with.
Hey boys, you falling on my melon? Raindrops are falling on my melon. Okay. The space shuttle uses a rocket engine to land when it should be gliding. Neil Armstrong.
It doesn't use a rocket engine when landing, it just glides.
Speech. There are great ideas, undiscovered breakthroughs available to those who can remove one of the truth's perspective layers. Number 19. Astronauts can't keep their stories straight about whether they can see stars in space, which obviously they can't because they're not in space.
It depends on where you are. If you're on the day side of the Earth or on the moon side, or day side of the moon, the sun is usually the brightest thing in the sky, and it probably overpowers any stars you can see. Anyway, but if you're on the dark side, you probably could see stars. It just depends on where you are around the Earth.
We went to the moon 50 years ago on calculator technology, but haven't been back yet. Van Allen belts have now been discovered, so moon landings were not possible.
Okay, the Van Allen belts is a radiation belt around the Earth. It's not an impassable barrier. I think the astronauts just spent minutes passing through it. So the thing with radiation, it's about the dosage about how much radiation you get. It's not just, oh my God, there's radiation. You get a certain amount of radiation from X-rays. You get some from, there are certain building materials that are slightly radioactive, like brick, because it contains certain minerals that break down. So that's what happened. And about calculator technology, it was calculator technology in the space capsule, but there was computers and supercomputers and people doing calculations on the Earth. I can't think of the movie. There's a movie about Katherine Johnson, but who she was one before we had mechanical or electronic computers. We had people who did the calculations. They were called computers, and they did a lot of the calculations by hand. And it's a great movie. Can't think of it. But the title of it. But that's what her role is in. Plus, at the time, they actually have a scene where they have a couple of scenes about a computer language called Fortran. I actually studied Fortran. I probably forgotten about, well, quite a bit. Oh wow, that was a while ago. But Fortran stands for formula translation. It was one of the first computer languages used, and it was used to calculate the orbits of different spacecraft. And I don't know. It developed in the 50s and the 60s. I know it was still in use in the early 2000s because a lot of astronomy code is used. There's a program called IRAF, which was used for digital processing. It stands for Image Reduction and Analysis Facility. That was written in Fortran. I think it's been superseded, but there's still a lot of legacy code, like things like the Voyager spacecraft and Pioneer. I think probably used Fortran. Yeah, I've said enough about Fortran. But yeah, but you didn't need much computer power back then, but to do it. So, and plus you had three very trained guys in the capsule doing backup work and using sextants and stuff to back up the measurements done by the computer.
You should have a look at the SpaceX Farm 2 mission gone north-south with the space capsule now. Yeah, what funny cartoon is that going to be? What's the tweety say? Why don't you look it up? Or do I have to ask for you to bend over so I have to wipe your ass for you? I'm not sure how that works, but I don't ask you guys to go record the stars for me, do I? No. Himself. Speaking of recording stars, yes, we at least $300, half the price of those binoculars, and I will kick the crap, not like I haven't done before, but we will keep kicking the crap out of the falsified lies. Okay, let's go to 24. Lack of 24-hour views of the entire spinning ball. That's one thing they will never see. Number 25, and I can verify this myself because I have phoned Judith Resnick.
There are satellites that keep an eye on the Earth 24 hours a day. Weather satellites and stuff that do it. I don't know what. Okay.
Live on my live streams many times. Challenger astronauts being found alive.
Again, this is despicable. They're dead. Just because somebody looks like somebody or has a similar name does not mean they're the same person.
Judith Resnick works in a law firm in New York. She was one of the supposed astronauts.
It's a different person.
On the Space Shuttle Columbia Challenger. Lack of motivation to go back to the moon. Number 27.
That's okay. The reason for the moon race in the first place was politics against it was the West versus the communists, like Russia and China. Once they got there, there was no real reason to go back for a while because it cost a lot of money to go there, and politicians got tired of footing the bill. So that's what happened. Nowadays, there is a bit of a race to go back to the moon and go to the stars. It's mostly there's partially research scientific research to be done, and it's partially economic, because one of the new things that are probably going to be coming up is nuclear fusion, and the moon probably has more helium-3 than the Earth. And also here's the thing, mining for stuff on Earth takes, you have to dig big holes out of rock or to do a lot of damage to the environment to get these materials. Plus there's certain countries that have a lot of these materials, they don't want to do business with the other countries. So it'd be easy. So maybe in the future it'd be easier to go to space and mine part of the moon or an asteroid or something. And that's another reason why a lot of these groups are going, groups and countries are going back to the moon. And to beat the other guy too, because they don't want to be the last one there and get the last square centimeter of land near where there's a rich water source or a rich mineral source.
Promises of private space programs never being fulfilled. How do you prove it's the same woman?
Well, there's Blue Origin, there's SpaceX. They do a lot of cargo transport. They're having problems with their what is the Starship design, but there is some movement on the public on the private space travel. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Here's the thing, I don't know if they've actually built it, but actually in Canada there's actually proposal, or they've actually, I don't know if they're, how far they are, but in this region, where is Canso? There is a spaceport being planned or built. Okay. I should know my own, well, this is my neighboring province, but there's a town called Canso. I thought this was the Canso Causeway. Yeah. So in this region here, they're planning on building a spaceport for polar orbits. So there are different, and it's a commercial company. I don't know if they're still at it or not. I think there's another company in Maine that's doing it as well. But yeah, so there's different companies planning to do this. It is a very complicated and hard process to do. So we'll go back to Mikey.
Judith Resnick, New York law firm. Here we are, right? Yale. Judith Resnick, Yale Law School. This is the same astronaut from back in the 80s.
No,
that
it
I
isn't.
phoned, and I specifically asked her if I could talk to Judith Resnick. And she says, "How can I help you?" She's tan. And she immediately hung up the phone after I asked if I could ask some questions about space. Now, if that was just a random Judith Resnick, why would she hang up after when I asked her questions about space?
Because she's probably had dozens of people
Good luck,
call her
folks.
before.
Good luck.
I'm getting annoyed. and pissed
Professor
off.
Judith Resnick, where is the...
She wasn't a professor. She was a school teacher. Sorry, I needed a quick drink.
Shit. Where any... Here's one. New conclusive proof. Comparative voice analysts confirms that supposedly deceased Challenger astronaut Judith Resnick is indeed the same person as the living Judith Resnick, Yale law professor. Do I need to do any other research other than phone her live on YouTube? Why don't we drive there? I will drive there. You pay for my gas and I'll drive there and record her live on YouTube. And we will see what happens, guys. Mental illness? Why? Do you have mental illness? Jim Smith? Does this guy live at Tim Hortons or what? Him and his razor finger.
Some poly cars in there.
We could go sit over by Burger King. Seems like nobody wants to chat here. At least anymore. We had our big group of kids there, people, younger adults. Let me back out first. Oh. See you later, sheep. I'm playing my squawky chicken.
We'll be back to use the washroom.
Was that a reminder? You think I forgot? I think I'm just going to Burger King or McDonald's. It's not too far. There's a washroom there. Just trying to spread the word here a little bit. Hopefully it stops raining later.
want to put your lights on this.
Yeah, I got my lights on the billboard, but I can't have a cord coming through the sunroof because, well, I probably could run it through the side window and close the window. That might work too. I might be able to make it work. But I gotta get up on the roof now that it's slippery because I will fall over and break my neck because I do not have good balance as it is with the crappy feet that I got. Oh, hey, here's one for you guys. You guys, if you don't go to Roger Ledwell's channel right now and subscribe, I'm going to kick your ass. He's got some good topics there. So you go subscribe to Roger Ledwell's channel. He needs more subs. And there you go. That's what's happening.
No, thank you. Not right now.
Yeah, did you know about Elon Musk? He actually was a hired man a few hours from where I live, actually, west of Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Did you know that? No. Yep. He was a hired man on a farm just, you probably knew your parents' place. Where were they? The farm?
You had one west of Swift and one in Badlock.
He was more west of there. Elon Musk, hired man, Saskatchewan.
Badlock is south.
Yeah, he was.
Different person, same name.
Oh, Waldeck. Just
Yeah,
east of there.
yeah.
Yeah. Waldeck in the east. He worked on farm near Waldeck. Other jobs. Yeah. Just kind of crazy. Why is God making it rain on you, Mikey? Well, because he knows my feet are bad and he doesn't want the heat to bother my feet. They already are bad. They're bothering me right now, but I will survive the night. I'm pretty sure of it. But I do have time which I forgot to take. Took everything else I got. Let's just keep cruising around the parking lot here. We gotta keep remembering to push that button longer so it doesn't end my stream all the time. So I'll show you the. So yeah, you know, Cineplex Odeon there is three half circles on each side, so that's 33. I don't know if it's purposely done that, but you can see at the top there. It's 3 on the left, 3 on the right, so that's 33. At least in my eyes, it's 33. Oh, just around the park. That's good. Oh, see, that's like that. Is that anyone? I think that is. Maybe a restaurant. Not too bad, I guess. I'm not gonna go home and edit both my live streams. One from yesterday, one from today. There's
Is that a cutout? Audio cutout? I think Mikey should
down
just
like a
have...
tire! Just like your head. You said it's square now. It's a Tesla. I would love a Tesla. I can't stand the fucking guy that makes them, but I would love a Tesla. First of the new one.
I think Mikey just should have a channel of him driving around Saskatchewan looking at cars and just filming the scenery. Probably do a lot better.
I can't stand the fucking guy that makes them, but I would love a Tesla. Cool. I can record that live. Right, guys? Ooh, all loves to 666. No thanks. So again, when we go to the observatory, well, it's impossible for me to bite my tongue when I see bullshit in front of my eyes. So we've obviously got cloudy skies here, guys, because it's raining. You can see that nobody's going to be looking at, okay? So we will go in there and look at all the bullshit on the walls. Underline bullshit.
Okay, they do have an obsession with the number 33, sometimes 32. Because the 33rd level of Masons, so they think everybody's have these secret codes of 33 and everything. In North America, the 33rd level of Masonry is known as the Shriners, and they've actually are famous for having children's hospitals in different parts of the States. That's who they're after. Is the Shriners. The Masons have secrets, like secret codes and handshakes and stuff, but they're not this evil organization that controls the world. And one thing with the moon landing people is that with the astronauts is they go after the astronauts because a lot of them were Masons. Masons were just a fraternal order for guys to hang out or do whatever they want to do, but they do a lot of charity work as well. So the Masons controlling the world is kind of silly. It just happens that a lot of people are Masons. Maybe some people met through the Masons, but that's just coincidence.
And hopefully try to last 20 minutes without having a heart attack. And then we will leave and mosey on to University. Maybe there'll be some people like they were last time, out talking, if it's not raining too much. And then we'll move on to the nightclubs, hopefully by 10:30ish or so, in between 10 and 10:30. And I will be holding my Space is a Cartoon sign in front of the observatory. Are you paying attention? Wakey, wakey! Woo! We went for pizza tonight. It was okay. I think the sauce kind of got to me after a while, but it was good pizza. I can show you the pizza. I'll show you a picture of it actually. Blue Diamond Restaurant Pizza. I don't know why they show wedges on the internet when it wasn't wedges.
No.
Maybe the smaller ones, maybe? Because we had a big one. Those wedges would be like this huge. You wouldn't be able to eat it. If you say on camera right now, see, he's got the numbers right there. But
Actually, I go there, working next door.
oh, I see the. No.
Look at that. Oops.
I don't think it should be. Nobody shook your hand or anything? Well, go see if anybody's check the washroom first.
I just noticed.
Where's that other Tim Hortons? With from everything. I'm done repeating myself.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what's your it's a saying. They had a big Kia. What the hell is that? What's your what is it? Come on, say it, Mike. What's your Forte? That's what that was, a Kia Forte. The hatchback. I think that's what that was. Oh, well, pianos.
You know, keep going there.
I'm gonna park here for a while, see what happens.
That's not stuff there. Is he gonna tell you to move, bro?
Oh, this guy.
No way.
You can't park here, it's not the way, you know. You have to.
Yep, I'll park there for sure, yeah.
You're freaking hiding in the trees. It's like he knew you were coming.
Was he? Just
Yes,
poof.
he was like hiding in the trees there and said, come straight up to you. You got porter.
I think he's at the observatory, or at the University of Saskatchewan, or
Oh, that's
Saskatoon.
I just want to give it a few more minutes, because I want to pay right now. I'll give you, are you cool?
Yeah.
Well, fucking say something then.
I said it's like,
So, yeah, what I could do is,
I'll go in for a little bit in the building, but you're gonna stand outside.
yeah, no, because, well, just wait. I'm gonna go. I kind of want to do it either at the beginning or at the end, standing outside. So what I'd like to do is, well, I want to wait for some people to show up at least. We're gonna sit here until somebody gets upset with me or something. Don't curse at the lady. Okay, ma'am.
Like you're cursing at me?
I guess so.
The flies are coming out.
So, I guess I can take the magazine. So the cartoon book itself. Look at that thing. Are you serious? What is this?
That's Mars. I've seen videos of him with it before. I wasn't sure it was Mars or not, but yeah, it's Mars.
Is this like peanut butter and vanilla ice cream mixed together? Or what is this?
No, you have like the red soil of Mars, and you have the white polar ice caps.
There, that's all I need. And I need my tablet in the bag. Joanne's putting up her makeup on for the 5th time today.
Oh, what's my lipstick?
Oh, it is still makeup. Don't avoid the situation. My selfie stick right on the other side of the chair.
I don't know that ring, but I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, we're all flat earthers, aren't we, Zach? You just don't know it yet. That's all. Boom, boom, boom.
It's like we're fogging up in here.
Fogging up. It's not breathing.
Looks like we're fogging up in
It
here.
looks like we're breathing.
You're breathing too heavy. There you go. He's steaming up in here.
And Joanne's getting all hot and heavy here. Hopefully the clubs are a little busy tonight, hopefully. It seems to have... it comes and goes, the rain, you know, but it's nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy here.
There's this building behind us.
I have no idea. This is all indoctrination center here.
It's not everything.
No, this is bullshit. I don't know about this crap. It's stupid. This is like satanic shit going on here. CJ said, cool down, Joanne.
Okay, I'd like to take a flat earther, or at least make a video of some of the stuff that the students have to do in the university, like for physics labs and stuff, to show them what actually goes on inside there. They think it's, I don't know what, I don't want to know. They think it's indoctrination, like there's some, like we're doing secret chant, like we're doing secret chants behind the scenes. Oh, great Newton, please tell us about gravity, kind of stuff. It's a lot of doing math problems. It's a lot of doing experiments. It's a lot of, well, a lot of work in some way, in a lot of ways. So that's what's going on behind the university. We showed them but they say, oh no, this is all fake. This is not what really happens. And people have tried to tell them that they've actually measured certain things in these experiments, and they all rejected it. So, so they think it's some kind of satanic clubhouse or something going on in there.
Cool down.
He likes it when I'm feisty.
Fuck it. That's why I pick her up. She's fun to hang out with. I love when you go to the observatory. Yeah, I'm gonna try not. It is so hard for me not to get angry when I'm here. Like I'm just gonna. There are people. I don't know if these guys are parked going here. I don't know if there's people in there already, but I just want to wait. We'll wait another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna hold my sign out. I don't know how many people are coming here, but we should actually. I wonder if there's. Oh, there's only a couple bucks to park here. Who cares? You should love the observatory. my wasted tax money. Only if you pay taxes. I'm parked here. You go beside me, dummy. Go around me, you moron. Is she? Oh, there are two entrances. I thought that was.
I thought one was in and out. I thought this
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what his financial situation is, but if he's on welfare or unemployment or any benefits at all, he's getting money from the taxpayers. Plus, the road he's driving on is all taxpayer supported, etc., etc. So him going after taxes is kind of silly.
Yeah, well, the out, yeah, well, it should be that way, but out is way over there. Why can't we go in and out here? There's room for two vehicles, for two paths.
You're right to it.
He doesn't know how to work it. Just push the damn button. Paying taxes is a lot? Not really. They've been lying since 1989. So. No. Not after they know what I'm doing. Absolutely. Do you know what a star looks like? Do you know what a star looks like?
Okay, I'm going to skip over this because this is a typical conversation with him.
Just because we were parked here, they're telling they're doing that.
Yeah, but I'm not breaking the law.
We have to call the security.
You go ahead. That would be wonderful, actually. Because you could be creating a lawsuit against yourself if you did that. That would be against my human rights. Are you kidding me?
Really?
Again, it says mandatory. That does not mean a law. And it's like...
Yes, it does.
Oh, they're coming to tell you to move.
Oh, you good?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm going to go park here.
No, you have to leave.
We're going
We
in.
can't let you into
Oh, no, I'll be coming in. It's a public building. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You are disturbing other people.
We're going in.
I'm not disturbing. I'm going to go park. I'm sitting here in my car. You want me to phone the police? Are you serious? I do know my rights as a Canadian citizen.
Seriously,
Seriously.
I know
Yeah.
you have it.
Oh, yeah.
So, as the university building will do, the council asks you to leave.
But I'm not disturbing anybody.
And did you not disturb anyone?
He's going to go in there. And
I'm going in to look at the fancy artwork you got on the walls.
Well, we do have photos and different spaces.
Okay, I'm going to slow this down.
No. Space is a cartoon. I'm sorry, man. I'm suing the Canadian Space Agency as we speak. Fuck. That's why I pick her up. She's fun to hang out with. I love when you go to the observatory. Yeah, I'm gonna try not. It is so hard for me not to get angry when I'm here. Like I'm just. I'm just gonna. There are people. I don't know if these guys are parked to go in here. I don't know if there's people in there already, but I just want to wait. We'll wait another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna hold my sign out.
Sorry for going back over this, but I want to get caught and get this conversation.
I don't know how many people are coming here, but we should actually. I wonder if there's. Of course, it's only $1, couple bucks to park here. Who cares? You should love the observatory. My wasted tax money. Only if you pay taxes. I'm parked here. You go beside me, dummy. Go around me, you moron. You sheep? Oh, well, there are two entrances. I thought that was.
I thought one was in and out. I thought this
Yeah,
was
well, the out. Yeah, well, it should be that way, but out is way over there. Why can't we go in and out here? There's room for two vehicles, for two paths.
get around through it.
He doesn't know how to work it. Just push the damn button. Paying taxes is a lot? Not really.
Another taxi there.
Again, it says mandatory. That does not mean a law. And it's like...
out there coming till you move.
Oh, there you go.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go park here.
So,
Yeah.
no, you do have to leave.
We're going in there.
We can't let you in.
Oh no, I'll be coming in. It's a public building. Oh yeah,
no,
for
but
sure.
like
Yeah.
you are disturbing other people. as
We're
well.
going in.
I'm not disturbing. I'm gonna go park. I'm sitting here in my car. You want me to phone the police? Are you serious?
We're going.
I do know my rights as a Canadian citizen.
We're-
Seriously.
I know you. I know
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have, but
Oh, yeah.
also, as the university building, we can also ask you to leave.
But I'm not disturbing anybody.
And did you not disturb anyone?
He's gonna go in there and park.
I'm going in to look at the fancy artwork you got on the walls.
Well, we do have factual scientific postings. Yes. Factual
There.
scientific
No. Space is a cartoon. I'm sorry, man. I'm suing the Canadian Space Agency as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, for millions of
How
dollars.
many years have you been suing them?
I just started.
and
It's not going to
through.
take years. They've been lying since 1989.
Yeah,
So
it's going to take years.
No.
Do you have factual?
Not after they know what I'm doing.
Right. Do you have factual evidences?
Absolutely. Do you know what a star looks like? Do you know what a star looks like?
I've seen all this stuff. No, I have seen this stuff.
That's a star. That's a real star.
Right.
NASA uses computer-generated images. I don't.
Right.
Okay? I don't lie to people. They steal your tax money. All the Canadian space, all the agencies steal your space, all your tax money.
Right, I know that, like,
Mhm.
as the building
There is a
also-
dome above us, a firmament, and I've recorded that too. Okay? The
Yeah,
stars
we do
rotate
have-
around us. We are not moving. We are stationary. Are you spinning right now?
Because,
I'm gonna go park my car because I'm legally able to do that, and I'm gonna
yes, I
come
know
and
you
stand
do
over here.
have- you
Yeah.
can park your car there, but I'm
Exactly.
not, I'm afraid you can't.
Is that a private building?
It's not a private building. It's
Exactly,
a public
thank
building,
you.
but we
Exactly,
do-
thank
but
you.
it's-
That's okay. I'll take my Canadian charter rights out of the car and I'll carry it with me into the building because I
It
have
is
every
all-
right to be there.
I know, but also it's a university operating building.
Yeah.
You have the right to ask you to leave.
But I'm not doing anything against the law.
It's not against the law, but it's
Exactly.
regulations. And you can't leave. We can
But
ask you to
that
leave
does
if
not
we have
precede the law.
to. It does not.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we also have the right. It's a building regulation,
But I'm not breaking the law.
and we're not breaking the law. And if
Yeah,
we
but
have to,
I'm not
we do
breaking the
have to-
law.
If we have to, we have to call the security.
You go ahead. That would be wonderful, actually, because you could be creating a lawsuit against yourself if you did
All
that.
right, thank you.
That would be against my human rights. Are you kidding me?
Really? He's really gonna call me.
Well, the thing is if you have a piece of property and somebody's going to come onto your property and be a nuisance, you should have a right to say, please go away. I actually did send them an email telling them Mikey was coming. If I was a person in charge of doing the observatory tour or the open house or whatever, I would ask him to leave because he's just going to go in there and be a nuisance. He does have the right to go in, but the observatory also has the right to want a calm and orderly event and not want somebody in there stirring up a fight. And universities are funded by the public to a certain extent in Canada. They also have private donors, but I'm one of those people. I don't get why he does this, because he says he's just going to give them a heart attack or gets them all stressed out. He can and he can go run around the city and try to convince people all night long. But I think a lot of people don't get the difference between private and public areas. Like if somebody came on my property and started yelling and screaming at me, saying I'm a liar and this is all fake and blah blah blah, I have the right to ask them to leave. And the university property is similar.
I'm looking for my Canadian charter rights, guys.
You gonna stay here or you gonna leave?
I'm not moving anywhere, man. This guy doesn't get it. This guy doesn't get it. Take me a while, probably, but
Oh, watch that horse again. See that horse you used to that on?
oh, you know it's on the that thing's strong.
Yeah, if you pay money to go in there, they have the right, you can go in there.
Oh yeah, no, I just gonna find my Canadian charter rights. There's actually nothing.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the charter of rights here. Okay, here's the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Okay, Americans, we didn't have a constitution until 1982. We actually survived from 1867 to 1982 under the British North American Act. But this is the Charter Right. Everybody has the following fundamental freedoms: freedom of conscience and religions, freedom of thought, belief, opinion expression, including freedom of press and other media communication, freedom of peaceful assembly, and freedom of association. Every citizen has the right to vote in an election for the House of Commons and the Legislative Assembly and to be qualified a membership. Every citizen has the right to enter or remain in and leave Canada. Okay, to move and take up residence in any province, to pursue the gaining of a livelihood in any province. Every citizen has every person has the status of permanent resident of Canada, has the right to move to find a job. The rights of legal rights. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security in the presence, and the right not to be deprived thereof, except in accordance with the principles of fundamental justice. Search and seizure. Everyone has the right to be secure against unreasonable search and seizure. Everybody has the right not to be arbitrarily detained or imprisoned. Everybody has a right to, on arrest or detention, to be informed properly of the reasons, to retain and instruct counsel without delay, and to be informed of the right, to have the validity of detention determined by the way of habeas corpus, and to be released if the detention is not lawful. Any person charged with an offense has the right to be informed without unreasonable delay of his specific offense, to be tried within reasonable time. I don't think much of this has much to do with what's going on with Mikey. Everyone has the right not to be subjected to any cruel and unusual treatment or punishment. If a witness who testifies in the proceedings has a right not to have incriminating evidence used to incriminate that witness in proceedings except in prosecution for perjury or for giving contradictory evidence. A witness of proceedings who does not understand the speak the language in which the proceedings are conducted, or who is deaf, has the right to be assistance of an interpreter. Quality rights, official languages of Canada, official languages of New Brunswick, French, that's because we're the only bilingual province. Okay. Most of the New Brunswick has to do with French and English being equal. I don't see anything that says they can't say you're not allowed in the building. Aboriginal rights and freedoms. Okay. So I don't really see anything much here that has anything to do with accessing the observatory. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's see what he interprets it as.
Just because we were parked here, they're doing that?
I think the reason why they're doing that is because he has a tendency of going in and stirring up trouble. And the observatory staff or the students who are in charge of this probably have heard about the last 2 visits, so could be just that. But let's see what happens.
This guy doesn't get. See, this is what I mean. I have an abundance amount of freaking information in this car to destroy any space agency.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Mikey's a bit delusional. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Huge amount of information. Where the damn's the Charter of Rights? Is it at home? Call security. Shut up. I'm not harassing anybody, man.
Just because you didn't want to go in the parking lot right away, we're sitting here waiting for a few minutes.
Yeah, I don't have it in here. And it's a big one. That's what she said. It's a big one.
I hope you have it here.
Yeah, if I can. Okay, I'll show it to you. Ah, what? Thought it was bigger. Right there. So we have the Canadian Bill of Rights, the Charter Canadian Bill of Rights, 1960 C-44. Freedom, let me read them to you. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly and as association and freedom of the press. The right of individual of life, liberty. What was I reading? Security of the person and enjoyment of property, and the right not to be
It's the police.
what? The police?
You don't have the right to be detained. To be part of the press, you have to be kind of registered as press, I think. You're allowed to say whatever you want, but the university also has the right to have a non-threatening situation going on inside their building, and having somebody running around claiming everything's fake and that they're suing the Canadian Space Agency is a bit annoying.
Interesting. The right not to be deprived thereof expected by due process of law. Here we go, guys. I will be leaving right away.
Plus, also, he has a camera operating in a car. That's illegal. Plus, the way he wears his seatbelt is illegal. So, therefore, okay, let's see what happens.
Maybe.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Special Constable Tom, you guys Protective Services. We just got reports that you guys were asked to leave and you guys are still wanting to enter the observatory.
The parking lot, yeah.
Just the parking lot?
And that is a public building, is it not?
Well, I'm just not sure who asked you to leave. We're all getting in contact with them, but were you
Yeah,
asked by
just-
staff members?
Well, I haven't done anything. I haven't committed any crime or anything, so.
I know, did they ask you to leave though?
Yeah, but I haven't done anything.
Okay, because they said you were causing problems.
I'm sitting here in my car. I'm filming live on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
What problems was I creating?
I'm not sure. We'll double check with them. My partner's
Yeah.
gonna go chat with them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know from your end of the story, like, were you
Yeah.
asked to leave though?
I haven't done anything
No,
wrong.
I'm asked, were you asked to leave?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
But why was I asked to
Okay,
leave?
we'll find that out. I just want to make sure you were asked
Yeah.
to leave.
And just to let you know, I do have my Bill of Rights here. So I do know what my rights are. Okay. This is like,
Yeah,
I haven't
just
done
wanna make
anything
sure that
illegal.
We just want to make sure because we did get a report that you were causing problems, so we just want to check. with
No
them to
idea
make
what
sure.
those problems are.
Okay, we'll go find that out.
Sure.
Just hang tight.
Just sitting in my car.
We were just sitting here waiting to go in there.
Yeah.
We just pulled up here.
But he has a history of being a nuisance. So it's not just that situation, but it's the situations in the past.
Probably because those other people.
Man, you should see the shit I got in this car. I don't even, like, I could be printing stuff off every day, guys. The amount of shit that I have in this car for factual evidence of where we live, you know? And like, what am I doing? What have I done wrong?
Our cops. How many cops do we have?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we haven't done anything. We just pulled up here, sitting there talking, waiting to go in there.
Yep.
We weren't quite for a few minutes.
This is what happens when you get the truth, guys. Mikey came prepared for trouble, yeah.
No, this is what happens if you're constantly bug people. Is people tend to get upset about it. I know there's probably some people going, "Well, you shouldn't have told them," but I think this was a legit thing to inform them. I don't know if this was because of what I sent to them, but I think it was a legit course of action because the people going to the observatory also have the right to be there and have a happy situation and enjoy the evening at the observatory and not have somebody being a pest.
So, yeah, these guys are in for it, man.
We can turn the feet down.
Well, Lee, now she tells me to turn it down. Turn it up, turn it down. Change your shirt, change your underwear. Eat this, eat that. Don't eat that.
I think it's just that guy that doesn't want you in there.
Yeah, well, what was I doing? I wasn't doing it. I'm just sitting in my car.
We're sitting in here talking.
Don't even try me, man. You want a lawsuit or what? I'm such a shit disturber. It's not even funny.
He was hiding in the trees. You pulled up, and then he came over, talked to you, and you moved up further, waiting for more people to come, and then we're.
I bet you they were waiting for me.
Yeah. And then you're gonna go in there. You're just waiting for more people to come.
Mm-hmm. I'm phoning the head office here tomorrow on Monday.
All right.
You betcha.
Lawsuit against everybody.
I'm gonna sue everybody. I'm gonna have like 10 lawsuits going. The Globies are mad, yeah. Vince, one of the officers into a flat. Yeah. Yeah, well, that'd be more than $10, more like $100. Come on, are you kidding me?
Never coming.
It was make the flat cops too. Cool. Hey guys.
Hey, sorry, and your name is
Good Citizen.
Good Citizen? Okay.
You betcha.
Okay. My name is Special Constable Henry. So
Mhm.
essentially the report that we got is you're harassing people, you're yelling at people, you're telling everyone that this is a scam inside. So that's-
Interesting, okay.
Is that,
I was filming live on YouTube, so that's what I was not saying.
Okay. So
And if they're
that's-
going to claim that, there's going to be a huge lawsuit against the university
okay,
here,
so
so.
this is what I'm.
Hmm.
Okay. So what I'm going to tell you is you cannot be doing that. Okay. So
Okay.
this is going to be the one shot where it's if you do it again, I'm just going to issue a ticket. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tell you you're not welcome back on university.
Okay, so you only get one side of the story then, right?
Okay. So listen.
Okay,
I'm
that's good.
going through my side.
Could I get your badge number, by the way?
143.
Okay, good. I'm going to come after you too. I'm going to write up the report on
sounds
you
good.
too.
I'm just,
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what the next steps are here.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
So what's the plan for tonight?
Going to the clubs.
Going to
What
the
are you
club?
doing tonight?
Working.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to the clubs. Maybe I might take a shit later, maybe a piss.
Sorry
Go to
about that.
McDonald's.
No, that sounds good.
Didn't know what I needed
Honestly,
to.
I'm just saying, if we get the call back,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be the ticket. Okay? Just so you know,
Okay.
this is private property.
What's that?
Private property.
It is?
Yeah, university lands is private property.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So that can also lead down to trespass, okay? Which means you're not allowed to come back on this property,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So do you have any questions about what I just said?
Not from you, no.
No?
You're disrespectful, so I'm not talking to you anymore. Thank
Okay.
you. I do have the right to remain silent, so thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. I'll just leave. Thank you very much.
Sounds
Goodbye.
good.
Second thing. Second thing, you can't have your phone mounted there, else it's a $580 ticket.
Yeah, okay.
So you have to take your phone down.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
There it is.
And don't just put it back up like you did last time, okay?
Stupid fucks. Stupid fucks. What are you doing? Well, I'm gonna go take a shit later. How about that? Just don't put it up there like you did later, other time. Well, be a real man and give me a ticket then. Just give me a minute, guys. I need to go off the property, I guess. Fucking losers.
Put it on up there like last time.
I didn't even remove it last time, did I? I just left it there.
You put it up as soon as I left and
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
Oh my God, that just.
Okay, 143 remembered his badge.
Yeah, well, it would have been recorded here. That's all right. I'll get a phone. I'll phone him. Bunch of dinks. Yep.
I thought anybody can go. It's free to the public to go in.
Yeah, well, I'll find out. I'll find out. I will find out. See? He only got one side of the story. Doesn't even care what I had to say. Doesn't even care. I'm just gonna take this down just in case.
We've observed you doing this. I have a feeling that a lot of people have clips of you in the observatory being a nuisance. If you're going to do behavior like that and people get wind of you're going to do it again, yeah, we have every right to make that comment. Okay.
You see.
Yeah.
Pull it behind me.
And another couple over there. You didn't even get out of the car there.
No, I didn't. Well, I to look out the back, but I didn't even do anything.
Oh. You weren't. Maybe they remember from the last couple times.
All right, guys, we're heading over to the clubs. Yeah, I'll go this way, I guess. They were there pretty quick too.
Yeah. Like you said, phone him, and he phoned him.
Yeah.
You're not scared. Yeah.
No, I could care less. They want a huge. Hey, if they ever arrested me, wow, that would be huge, huge. I didn't break the law. They can't do anything.
I know.
I should have said, so your feelings enforcement. Bunch of losers is what they are.
So what would they do with me if they arrested you?
Well, yeah, exactly.
They weren't going to arrest him. He was going to give him a ticket.
Put me up in a hotel, and phone my aunt. I wouldn't want to phone my aunt. Say, hey, Andy.
It's too early to go to the clubs, but whatever. We'll see what happens here, guys.
There's no another mall parking lot we can go to.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this off right here. Stop it for a few minutes, and I'm got to check on a couple of things. So I'm gonna stop it. I probably will come back and we'll finish watching Mikey. He didn't. They just warned him, but he's got to realize that it is kind of annoying and irritating, and that not everybody enjoys him charging in and telling everybody they're liars. Okay, I think they'll end this part and have a. If you're not going to come back, have a good day, and then goodbye, and see you later. Bye.